Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Arnami and I'm back with another video. And today we talking about urges. This one is mainly for the fellas, but ladies, if y'all wanna listen in and get some game too, then y'all listen in and get some game. Let's get straight into the video. Urges are not a bad thing. They're not something that you should try to kill, something that you should try to suppress. They're something that you should embrace. When you have an urge, it's nothing but just a boost of energy, a boost of sexual energy, a boost of creative energy. Sexual energy is the most raw form of energy. It's a very powerful energy. So you have to be mindful of how you use that. Think of this journey on retention with these urges as currency. Think of your sexual energy as currency. When you work, a lot of people get paid every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. So when you work, you get a check at the end of those 2 weeks. Same thing. When you're retaining, you're employing a discipline. Your body rewards you. Okay, I see that you've been holding on to your seed and not wasting it. I'm going to give you an urge. Now, what you do with that tool is very important. You're not going to waste it watching corn, doing this, that, and the third, just beating off and doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Now, put that towards a creative venture. Put that towards a business. Go hit the gym. Go do some push-ups. Don't just sit there and hold it. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're not doing nothing with that money, you might as well be broke. Seriously. If you have all the money in the world, you're not doing nothing with it. If you're not putting it towards generational wealth, if you're not putting it towards a house, if you're not putting it towards bettering yourself, your family, or the people around you, then it's nothing. It's the same thing. If you can go 5 years on retention. You're still going to experience the benefits. But nonetheless, if you're not doing nothing with that energy, if you're not doing nothing with that time, if you're not doing nothing with the tools that you've been provided with, then it's worthless, man. You got to do something with that. And the urge is something that you should embrace. I'm a young man, I'm 23 years old. We all gonna have an urge to want to go bust something down. It's natural. Don't suppress it, embrace it. We all young men here, so it's natural to want to be with the woman. It's natural to want to release, but use that energy wisely. Don't just waste it. Don't just waste it, embrace it. Use it wisely. You get a check at the end of your 2 weeks. You're not just going to spend it on stuff that you don't need. You're just not going to spend it on stuff that's not going to propel you further into the future. No. You're going to spend it on something wisely. You're going to spend it on some bills. Same thing with retention. When you get an urge, you're just not going to hurry up and try to bust a nut, try to subside that urge. You're just not going to hurry up and try to bust that nut. Nah, you're going to do some push-ups, nigga. You're going to put it towards that business. You're going to pump out another video. You're going to record a song. You're going to study a little harder. You're going to read. Urges are not a bad thing, and it's something that you shouldn't try to kill. It's something that you should try to control. It's power, and that goes back into masculinity. Masculinity is all about having the power, being the man. Man, we have broad shoulders. God gave us broad shoulders to carry heavy loads. It's all about having the power, but it's also about having the power to control that power. Every man has a beast in him. But not every man can control that beast. It's all about control, harnessing. You have to it takes discipline to control yourself. It takes discipline to tame that beast within. It's not an easy thing, man. I know it's not easy. Shoot, it's summertime. They dressing less. It's sundress season, baby. I know it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, you still got to stay strong. The longer that you go on this streak of retention, of course, the more energy you're going to have, the more benefits that you're going to receive. But if you're not doing nothing with that urge, if you're not doing nothing with that energy, then, bro, you're not really maximizing your potential while you're on this journey. I'm not just talking about retention. I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about time. If you have all the time in the world and you're not doing nothing with that time, then it's just basically a waste. If you have opportunities, if you have all the tools and opportunities in the world and you're not doing nothing with it, then it's just a waste. A lot of y'all watching this right now, y'all have opportunities, y'all have time, y'all have a little money. Even if you don't have that, man, just work with what you have and try to maximize with what you have. If you can't deal with the things that you have now, how would you expect God to bless you with more things? Say you have $1,000 right now. Everybody wants more money, of course. Now, are you going to take that $1,000 and use it as a way to invest into the future? Or are you just going to take that $1,000 and waste it on something? that you don't really need. God is not going to bless you if you're not going to work for it. Faith without works is dead. Fellas, this is something that you should embrace. Don't try to kill it. Don't try to suppress it. Embrace it. Feel it. Take a deep breath. It's a big-ass fly that just went across my head. It's the same thing I taught in one of my previous videos, going through your pain properly. Pain is not something that you should suppress. Pain is something that you should embrace. Okay, you feeling some type of way. You feeling pain. What can I do with this pain? I can take this pain and put it towards something creative. I can take this pain and make something out of it. It's the same thing when you're just chilling, you have an urge arise. Take a deep breath. Okay, I have an urge. What am I gonna do with this urge? Am I gonna sit here with my hands in my balls? Or am I gonna sit here and make something of myself? Am I gonna sit here and record a song, write a book, do something, read, do something productive? It's natural to have an urge. It's something that's just naturally occurring. You can't suppress it. I'm a man. Like, we're gonna have urges. We're gonna have that urge to have sex. It's a natural thing. It just means that you're healthy and your body's working. But with that being said, you have to be mindful of what you feed your mind. That's why I have to be mindful of the things that I consume, the type of music I listen to, even down to the food that I eat. I've been steering away from songs and content that's just very explicit and sexual in nature. Don't get me wrong, I love to bump some G Herbo. I love to bump some, you know what I'm saying, some Polo G every now and then, but if all they talk about is sex and this, that, and the third, and you go throughout your day, you're gonna have sex in the back of your mind. Even if you go on Instagram and you're scrolling and you see some explicit pictures, although you're not relapsing, you're still feeding your mind explicit content, so it's gonna be in the back of your mind. So therefore, when the urge arises up, you can sit there, okay, this urge, I'm gonna do something with this urge. But if you really wanna think deeper, you gotta think, okay, where is this coming from? Why am I having this urge? Why am I having these thoughts? This is where meditation comes into play. Meditation is a practice that helps you understand that you are not your thoughts. You are more than just your thoughts. You're simply just an observer of them. Okay, I'm feeling sad today. Why am I feeling sad? Okay, I'm feeling mad today. Why am I feeling mad? Because I just listened to some nigga music and it turned me up a little bit and it got me a little amped up. I need to stay away from that. I need to relax myself, calm myself, be mindful of the things that I consume. Because what you consume is what you become. But enjoy this journey though, seriously. You're gonna have your ups, downs, and twists and turns, but that's what makes a roller coaster fun. With that being said, if y'all like that video, like, comment, subscribe down below. Tap that bell notification. Keep letting y'all light shine. Let y'all light shine. I love each and every one of y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Sitting this shit, now I'm back on my shit, now I'm raising the bar like a Klondike. I be rapping this shit while I'm stacking the chips, boy, I been through some shit, had to climb heights. I been going too hard, got my mind right. In the dark, but I still had to shine bright.